Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Blockbird Cryptocurrency. As you can see here on my screen, we're currently looking at Ripple, which is down 2.3%, and that's probably because of the recent update from Coinbase. So let's talk about that. So I'm sure if you have looked on Twitter today or you've been on any YouTube channel, most people have been anticipating some good news coming from the Ripple CEO and the head of Coinbase, both being on CNBC tomorrow. So what a lot of people were assuming was that, well, since these guys are on here together, then naturally there's going to be some good news. Maybe they're going to make an announcement that, hey, Coinbase is going to be carrying Ripple, or if not, an announcement that there would be an opportunity for these two gentlemen to discuss the future of Ripple on the Coinbase platform. So during the midst of all this, I sent a tweet out and I said, if you were holding, I shall not dignify such a coin with the term hodling. So if you were holding XRP during the FOMO, I hope you sold a portion of your holdings. And I do hope you shall, if you are holding Ripple, that you did sell some. And as you can see, it had a high today of $1.06. So hopefully you did sell during the FOMO. You weren't waiting for the news. I know myself, I wasn't waiting, just simply because we've been here before. You'll notice if you're in cryptocurrency long enough, you're going to hear a rumor about Ripple getting added to Coinbase about every 3 months or so. And then what follows naturally is a big run up, and then there's disappointment. So let's get into the news and into Coinbase's decision. So this is fresh off the press from CoinDesk, and the headline is, "No decision on new assets, Coinbase says amid Ripple rumors." Now you may think that, oh, okay, they're just not trying to play their hand. They're hiding what they have. They don't want the same thing to happen to Ripple what happened to Bitcoin Cash, where there was this anticipation, this build up, and then the price literally quadrupled overnight. And there was a buying frenzy, and people were accused of insider trading, different stuff. So some could speculate, okay, well, maybe the CEO of Coinbase is trying to, calm down some of the excitement so they're not overwhelmed and we don't go through the same fiasco that we went through with Bitcoin Cash. But let's just read through the story. Coinbase said that it has, quote, made no decision about adding new cryptocurrency listings, including to its GDAX exchange service, amid rumors that the startup is gearing up to add Ripple's XRP token. The speculation originated after it was revealed that Coinbase Chief Operating Officer and President Asif Hirji, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, would appear alongside Ripple Chief Executive Brad Garlinghouse on a special episode of CNBC's Fast Money program on March 6. And despite any hard evidence of the presumed listing, the price of XRP rose to over $1 on Monday. Following hours of radio silence on the issue, Coinbase took to Twitter to push back against the rumors, stating that a January statement about listing new cryptocurrencies, which details how a committee of internal experts ultimately makes those decisions, had not changed. And here's the tweet. On January 4th, 2018, statement continues to stand. We have made no decision to add additional assets to either GDAX or Coinbase. Oops. So that's the tweet right there. And for those of you who do not know what GDAX is, that is Coinbase's professional trading platform. It's a little more sophisticated. It's not as user friendly, but it's a good place to trade cryptocurrencies in the free market, and the fees are a lot lower. Okay, let's go on. For the planned CNBC segment, it's not entirely clear at this time whether Garlinghouse and Hirji will speak on a panel together or appear separately. Host Melissa Lee tweeted a screenshot of a promo of the crypto-themed segment earlier today, which also lists Passport Capital founder John Burbank and Social Capital founder and CEO Chamath, and I'm not even going to try that. A spokesperson for Ripple declined to comment on the rumors when reached. Okay, so that's that. So no decision has been made. And I think this, for a lot of us, or for many of you, I hope this was a teaching lesson, especially if you're new to cryptocurrency, to try to play it cool. Don't buy into something if a lot of YouTubers are talking about it, or if a lot of publications and people are tweeting about it. You should probably be doing the opposite. So if everyone else is running into an asset, that's your time to back away. You should be looking for things that people aren't looking at. So let's say you did buy into this hype at $1.05 at its peak, because the hype was just picking up and picking up today. Well, you're currently down, but that's besides the point. Now, some will say that there's still the possibility that Ripple will be on the platform in the future. Well, I beg to differ, and this is why. So going back to GDAX, GDAX has a framework, a digital asset framework for which new assets to support on GDAX. So whatever goes on GDAX will inevitably go on Coinbase. It happens simultaneously. GDAX is Coinbase, Coinbase is GDAX. So this is the framework for the type of cryptocurrencies that they accept. And if we go through that framework, we can get to their values. GDAX's mission and values: open financial system, innovation or efficiency gains, economic freedom, equality of opportunity, and here's the important one: decentralization. The network is public, decentralized, and enables trustless consensus. And that's important. Let's focus on that word, trustless consensus. So, as many of you know or don't know, the main selling point of cryptocurrencies is its decentralization and its trustless system. Now, if you aren't familiar with that, when you hear trustless, you may think, wait, trustless, I can't trust in? Well, yeah, but it's in the same sense how, you know how banks are called trusts? Well, when you have a trust, you are entrusting your assets into an outside party. You are trusting that the CEO, that the bank tellers, that the CFO, that all of those people will treat your assets correctly, that they won't, you know, siphon money out of your account, that they won't randomly close your account or add services that you didn't ask for. So you entrust them to do the right thing with your money. Well, and the opposite system that we have with Bitcoin and other decentralized platforms is a trustless system that does not have a CEO or a board of directors to determine what a cryptocurrency will and will not do. Whereas Ripple is exactly that. It is a trust cryptocurrency. Let's just look up what Ripple is. The fact that they have a chief executive officer should tell you everything you need to know. Now, I'm not saying that this is a bad thing. What I am saying is that it is not a trustless system, which indeed goes against the idea of decentralization Systems, which are criteria for GDEX. So, it's there in black and white. I don't see them changing that. And some may think, well, Ripple, it's a top 5 cryptocurrency. It's the only cryptocurrency of the top 5 that is not on Coinbase. So maybe they'll change the rules and make an exception for Ripple. I have a hard time believing that, simply because Coinbase has been around for a while, and a lot of these guys and girls who are involved with Coinbase, they're coming out of that space of valuing decentralization, of valuing trustless systems. So despite Ripple's market capitalization, that may be contrary to their values. And that's on a personal level, where imagine if you are a board member of Coinbase or a director, and you got into this project thinking that, okay, I want to give people access to cryptocurrency in a decentralized manner. I want to make it as easy as possible. So the project could have started off small with a dream. And now, yes, it is the behemoth that it is now. It's a juggernaut on the cryptocurrency space, especially in the US and the UK. But at one point, Coinbase was small, and the people who worked there had ideals. And I'm sure many of them still hold on to those ideals. And I just don't see them going against that anytime soon. And additionally, it's right there in black and white. So, what I will say, I think a game plan, if the rumors do start back up, if you are holding XRP, what do? We sell the hype. Sell the hype when it's running up, but don't expect it to get on Coinbase. But if it does, hold on to some Ripple. So just don't sell all of your Ripple because there are these positive rumors. Myself, what I would do, I would probably sell maybe a fourth of my position during the run up when there's a lot of hype going on with Ripple. And I would, maybe sell a little more as it gets closer to the day. And then on that day, I would probably have at least half of my holdings waiting for the FOMO, for the new buyers to flood into the market. And at that point, I would sell out. Like many people, when they first got involved in cryptocurrency, Ripple was one of the popular cryptocurrencies, and myself included, I do hold some Ripple, and I got in at a really low price, and it is what it is. I want to get rid of it. But what can you do? So I would advise you to, if you do have your Ripple, continue to hold it. This news will come back. It happens every 3 months or so. Now it seems like it's almost happening every week. But, this is a company, our company. Leadership. These are, CEOs and compliance officers. Ripple is a company. It's not a decentralized cryptocurrency. It is what it is. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing if that's your thing, but just keep in mind what Ripple is, and keep in mind what the criteria are for joining Coinbase. Well, that's about all, guys, for today's info. I just wanted to get that out there. I just saw the news, and I was going to make a video today anyway on the subject and tell you to actually sell the FOMO during this run-up. So unfortunately, the news got to you kind of late, so hopefully you sold before this video. But who knows, maybe there'll be some more build-up prior to the CNBC interview. So just take a close eye at Ripple leading up to that interview tomorrow. And that's about all, guys. Of course, this is not financial advice. If you like the video, be sure to give it a like. Also, like and subscribe and hit the bell for new information.